Hey y'all, so I want to talk to you about my therapy. I had quit going because there were issues that were beyond my control, and so I am back. My friend had to go to therapy as well, and that kind of motivated me to get my buns back into therapy. And so I went to my second session today, and there are people kind of walking through, so you're going to hear some talking. So anyway, I went to my second, I had another evaluation today, and there's an issue with my psoas muscle. It's PSOAS, and it runs down your spine and around to your pelvic region, your hips, and that kind of thing. And so my psoas muscle is weak. And so that's what we're working on. And she basically pushed down on it, like took two fingers and pushed down in my hip area, because my hips, like I said, are weak. And so it's a little uncomfortable, but she was doing what she could to relax it. And then she did it on the other side, and it loosened up a little bit, and it felt better. So it's uncomfortable initially, but it's worth it. Getting better, it doesn't always feel great, right? So anyway, so I'm glad I got evaluated again. I had to fill out more paperwork and that kind of thing, but what else? So I'm scheduled for the remaining therapy sessions, and I hope to get get them all knocked out, get stronger. She gave me an exercise band, so I'll tie it around my knees and then lay on my side and raise my feet up like 10 to 12 times on each side, keeping my knees together and just raising the foot, and then something else with the knee. I don't know. She documented all that. And so that's how that goes. So I'm glad I'm back in therapy. I really am. And she talked about, and I've been guilty of this. I ain't gonna lie, I've been guilty of this. We have a good day with fibro. For those who don't know, I have fibromyalgia. We have a good day, and so we're like, oh wow, I could climb mountains. And she talked about how people with chronic pain will do that. I got a good day, so I'm gonna go in leaps and bounds. And your body goes, yeah, I'm gonna let you do that, but you're gonna regret it. So yeah. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. There's a long walk that I want to do because there's a big lake at the end of that, not at the end of the road, but it's a foresty area, and there's a big lake back there, and a young man said that there was a waterfall back there, and I'm like, but it's a long walk. It's a really long walk. So that would be interesting, to say the least. So the goal is to strengthen that muscle and to increase the blood flow with the muscles in the legs, which will help support the knee. It'll kind of be a workaround for the issues with the meniscus. The muscles will kind of pick up where the meniscus is lacking, so to speak. So that's the goal, okay? So I'm glad, I feel relieved that I'm back in therapy. I just want to stick with it and stay with it and yeah, get my body better. I'll always have fibro, but let's fix what we can. You know what I'm saying? So let me see, what else? Is there anything I was going to tell you yesterday? Something about mirroring, and there was something else. Oh, I know what it was. Narcissists not only do mirroring, but they also will pretend that they have done, a lot of them are duds. They don't have anything exciting going on with their life. They don't have a nice personality. They're basically what I call a dud. So they're boring. So what they'll do is they'll exaggerate or outright lie about adventures that they supposedly have done, I did this, I did that, this, that, and the other, and it's all a lie. Hippie did that. He claims he hung from the mountain. Like there's a place where you can be suspended in the air between these two huge cliffs, and he claims that he's done that with other people, and he supposedly was the one taking the picture. How convenient that no one has a picture of him. Because he never did that. He's lying. Just like he was part of the mafia. Nobody who is affiliated with the mafia is going to advertise that. So that wasn't true either. Which I know two people who are narcissistic who claim that they were affiliated with the mafia. They weren't affiliated with no freaking mafia. Mafia don't know them from a can of paint because they're lying. What other thing did he lie about? Supposedly was part of a motorcycle group, and he was not. He was not, because there's a young lady that I know who is a groupie. She hangs with motorcycle people all the time, and she has never known him to be affiliated with them. And you will always see proof that the person's lying because they don't have physical things to show you. Like he doesn't have a motorcycle that requires you to be in a motorcycle group. You have to have a motorcycle. And he supposedly, his story behind why he doesn't have is because he supposedly had a car wreck, a motorcycle wreck going down the highway, 70 miles per hour, totaled the bike, and walked away without a scratch. Come on, come on, come on, come on. When I talked to her about that, because I know she hangs with motorcycle people, or my friend talked to her about it, she said, I've never known him to be affiliated with them. Exactly. That's the real reason he doesn't have a bike. That's the real reason. So you'll see these grandiose, they'll tell you these grandiose lies. You know, some people go so far as to say, yeah, I fell off a mountain and survived, didn't even have a broken bone. I mean, the lies are exorbitant, and there's no limit to how big the lies are. And you just get to the point where you're like, okay, And then the other crappy things about them resurface as well. Pathological additional lying, cheating, just overall not a good person. Overall, just not a good person, And so, like I said, lying, cheating, manipulating, coming up with these grandiose stories. He tries to impress his church with that. They think he's Mr. Adventure. And I'm going to show you some more proof about the lies, how you know it's a lie. He lied about, he supposedly repelled. If you are a person who repels, one thing that you're going to take very good care of is your ropes. Because if you don't take good care of your ropes, you'll die. You'll be climbing and the rope will break and your behind is done. Say a prayer on the way down because you're done. So he talked me into repelling, and I thought about it and I considered it. And then he said he did research and found out that the ropes have to be in a temperature controlled environment so that they don't degrade. He threw his ropes in a garage, supposedly. Now, he probably never repelled in the first place, which is why he has no degraded ropes to show as proof, because the dumb bastard has never done that. He's Mr. Adventure, Mr. Leap from a building and, or jump from one roof to the other and did a somersault on the second roof and survived and didn't have a piece of dirt on him and no scratches and nothing. I mean, it's just bullshit. It's a person, there's no proof. He never showed me any ropes. And when you're dealing with someone who you suspect is a liar / narcissist, because lying always goes with narcissism, and they have no physical proof of anything, there's no ropes, there's no motorcycle, there's no jacket with all the badges that you have earned being part of a motorcycle group, club or whatever, he has no physical proof of anything he said. He just has his mouth. So people, like I said, you think somebody's a liar. Obviously, if you're involved with them, you're going to consider not being involved with them, because nobody wants to be with a pathological liar. Nobody wants to be with someone who has no physical proof of what they've done. You know, you supposedly hung in the air from these two cliffs, and you were suspended in the air, and there's no proof of that, no picture of him doing it. And his lie was, I'm the one taking the picture. No, the hell he wasn't. He's a lying son of a bitch. So they will often not have any proof. And like I said about the ropes, like I said, and this is common sense, and I'm not a repeller, but this is common sense. If I was a repeller, I would have already researched. I would have had professional classes. I would have been taught in those classes what to do, what not to do, what equipment you need, how to take care of your equipment, because if you are lackadaisical about your equipment, it will kill you. Rappelling will kill you because you didn't take care of your equipment. Now it's faulty and you're dead. So ain't nobody, I've said this before, ain't nobody who repels, nobody does that on a whim. You take classes. You are dedicated to learning the proper way. It's a difference between life and death. You're not going to be lackadaisically taking the rope and going whoop, and throwing it in a garage. You would never do that. It defies logic and reason. And according to him, it was in a hot environment, which would be the garage, and the rope degraded. The little bastard never did it, okay? Let's just keep it real. Some of the people in the meetup group that he used to be a part of, they knew he was a pathological liar too. And one of them said, because she knew some of the lies he told, she said, I don't believe anything that comes out of his mouth. Exactly. Okay, exactly. All right. I mean, wow, like, wow. I hate liars. I do. I hate them. But their brain is damaged. They don't have any logical common sense or anything. So they're going to always do stupid shit. They're going to say stupid shit. And they're going to lie, because that's who they are. And, you know, Lee Hammock from Mental Healness with an L, Healness, he used to do all of that. And he's been in therapy for 6 years, so he has changed for the better. You know, he has changed for the better. Does he sometimes do the wrong thing? Yes. But through psychotherapy, he's learned the reason why he was doing the wrong thing and to stop doing that, or to slow it down quite a bit. You know, but a lot of them, their egos are bigger than their brain. And so they always self-sabotage, and they deliberately do and say stupid things to make people leave them alone. And they hate being abandoned, but their behavior creates abandonment. So the very thing that they're afraid of is the very thing that they cause to happen through their behavior. So anyway, I go to therapy again, I think next Monday, but I'm going to make a concerted effort to get better. I really am. And I'm going to be committed to it. And let's get that muscle stronger, and let's do it. You guys, I met somebody really sweet today. Another sweet person. Oh my God. She used to be a professional model. She's an elderly lady now. She's still beautiful. We kind of had, you know, some cool moments together. A guy yesterday at the dog park, he was with his husband, I guess. I don't know. It was a gay couple. And when we were leaving, we had a good talk. We had a really good talk, good time yesterday. And our dogs were playing with each other, themselves amongst each other. It was a great time. And when I left, I said, you guys have a good night. And he goes, thanks for being awesome. I said, thank you for being awesome. I had a good time. So it seems like every time I lose faith in humanity and I think that people are just the worst, you know, God always reveals that there are some people out there that don't behave like that. They are not heartless. Some people actually do have a big heart, and they do have kindness in their soul. And every time I go on this tirade of I hate people, I freaking hate them. He's like, let me go ahead and show you some people who are like you, people that care about other people. Let me insert those people in your life. So the lady I talked to today, she gave me her card. She makes jewelry, and she's going on vacation to, is it called Jekyll Island? I think so. Off of Georgia, off of the coast of Georgia, I think. And she's been to, where else did she go to? Europe. Yeah. She gave me her card. She said, give me a call sometimes. We'll do something. I said, okay, sounds good. So, yeah, I've just been meeting some really, really cool people lately. And it's such a breath of fresh air to finally meet people who are good-hearted people. I like that. I really like that. All right. And those of you who have been my supporters, y'all know who you are. Much love to you. Thank you for being a part of my life. Thank you for supporting me. You're amazing. And you're special to me. And don't you ever, ever, ever forget that. All right? Y'all take care. Much love.